Good morning everyone. So for today's morning session, we will be discussing about the human sphere and the population growth. The human sphere. The earthly realms such as the atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, and the biosphere, which have been discussed by my co-members a while ago, have offered the main framework for the major international sustainability programs for over a half century. So when we say framework, it means that it is a structure supporting for the sustainability. So it's difficult to talk about the human sphere in the same way you would talk about the hydro, the bio, atmosphere, as well as the lithosphere because human sphere is different and all of the other spheres are always connected in circulation sphere with each other, and the flow of energy and matter is always at equilibrium. So when we say equilibrium, it means to attain balance. So we should attain the balance for the five of it. So the hydrosphere, lithosphere, the biosphere, as well as the human sphere should be balanced. The human sphere is a huge player of all those spheres. So we create, control, and manipulate all the other spheres in an effort to fit us rather than trying to fit in with them. By doing this, we cause massive changes in the balance of the spheres, and through our actions, we are seeing and feeling the effects. So the effects and the human beings' negative and massive changes that occurs in the human sphere will be discussed further. So the human sphere comprises of human, from the word human sphere, is various products and environments of both natural and artificial characters. It now surpasses its biological limits, affecting inorganic earthly realms such as the atmosphere, the hydrosphere, and lithosphere. So humans have a massive effects to the other spheres. A new model chart of the earthly realms containing human sphere is proposed. Human sphere has not only been expanding vigorously but also evolving with large-scale changes in the land use, the lifestyle, the agriculture, industrial, and other activities that have been doing by the humans, altering its inner subsystem and affecting the whole Earth system. Humans have been controlling, manipulate, and create all of the massive changes here in the Earth. So we affect most of the other spheres such as the atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, and the biosphere. They form the background of various global environmental problems and large-scale geodisasters, as well as development of human society. So in the human sphere, it is not only focused on the negative aspect, but also focuses on the advancement of technology, as well as the environmental and societal society that the humans create and manipulate. There is a need for appropriate monitoring of the changes of human sphere together with its interaction with the other sphere. So we have a moral responsibility to understand the human sphere. The human sphere effects to the other sphere. What are the effects of the human sphere to the other four sphere? So the human sphere affects just about everything through many of our daily activities. All of our daily activities affects the every other sphere. Our industry, land use, and just general negligence negatively affect all the other spheres. Our industry produces huge amounts of carbon dioxide, methane, and all other greenhouse gases that affects the other sphere. These greenhouse gases produced are causing warming in the atmosphere, weather extremes, ocean acidification, and so much more, which we have been experiencing in today's world. So the second effects of the human beings to the other sphere is the changing natural habitats. Deforestation for our land use purposes such as the agriculture and industry also negatively affects the other spheres. The increased need for the agricultural and industrial space ultimately brings about the destruction of many animal homes and habitats used to deforestate our environment. So the animals have no homes and their habitats is being destroyed. So that's one of the effects of the human sphere to the other sphere. The deforestation and land use change significantly impacts the ground's ability to hold on a topsoil. So the plant-to-root system helps anchor with hold the soil together, as well hold on to the water that has been absorbed into the ground. Without this, the root system soil lost its ability to hold on water, to become extremely susceptible to wind and water erosion. So that's why deforestation is very negatively impact our environment because the plant root systems become weakened. With this change, the human sphere heavily relies on the use of fertilizers as well as irrigation. So the human sphere effects to the other sphere is first is the emission of the natural gases, second is the changing the natural habitats of the animal, and third is the deforestation and the land use change.